What message did you want to send out when you recorded the album Black Boys on Mopeds?
The song, it's just a song.
Yeah.
Well, two messages really. It's sort of double entendre. You know, I was going to put a single out. I was going to put it out as a single with a picture of myself half naked with a question mark after it, saying "Black Boys on Mopeds." You know, invite them to my house. You know.
So
what can I say? But
it was to help combat racism?
Well, no. I mean, first of all, it's a maternal song. It's not really a political song. It's just about seeing, as a mother, seeing how racism is injected into children from a very, very young age. And you know, there was an incident in London where a 16-year-old boy was killed in a police chase. They chased him on this moped, and because they assumed he had stolen it, naturally because he was black, and he turned around, he was frightened, and he turned around to look at the people that were chasing him and crashed into something and died. And the police denied having been there at all until he crashed the thing, which just isn't the truth, and nothing at all was ever done about it. And in fact, his mother, there was a protest the following week, and his mother was, you know, abused by the police outside the station in the area that it had happened. And it just made me think that, you know, for that kind of thing to happen to a woman is really like horrendous, you know, and it just made me think, how would I feel if it was my son, you know what I mean? And so I suppose the only thing I wanted to say was that, you know, I don't know, everybody deals with racism and politics and everything from a political point of view. Nobody really deals with it from an emotional point of view, you know what I mean? I suppose that's what I wanted to do. But I also wanted to, you know, see if there are any good-looking men out there who wanted to, you know.
Your son's name is Jake.
Yeah.
How's Jake?
He's great. He's very well.
That's good. Did a record label in England ask you to get an abortion?
When I became pregnant, I went to the record company doctor and said that I was pregnant and that I was very happy about it. I was 19 at the time, and I had just started recording my first album. I went to the doctor, and the doctor said that he was very, very happy that I was pregnant, and then when I left, he phoned up the record company and told them that I had said I was pregnant, and they said to him to talk to me and try and talk me out of having it. And the next time I went back to the doctor, he said to me that I shouldn't have my baby, and in fact I couldn't have my baby because my record company had spent £120,000 recording my album, and I owed it to them not to have it. And at the same time, another man on the same label, his girlfriend was having a baby, and nobody ever said to him, you can't have your baby because we spent £120,000 on your album. So I don't know.
So... Well, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So a sexist mentality does shake you up a little bit.
Not true. Especially when it comes to rights over my own body. You know, it's up to me to decide whether to or whether not to have a baby. Nobody has the right to make that decision for me. Yeah. You know, because of money.
You wanted to be a nun at one time.
Yeah, only it didn't last very long. When I found out you couldn't have sex, you know, I thought I'd changed my mind.
Yeah, yeah. So you eventually became a kissogram girl. What's a kissogram girl? I think I know, but...
I was the world's worst kissogram girl because I was too shy. Well, basically you get dressed up as a French maid or a naughty nun, and you go around and read, you know, semi-rude poems in a French accent to headmasters, and you're supposed to put this pair of knickers on their head, and, you know, it's quite embarrassing. Especially when you're no good at it.
I mean, but if you wanted to be a nun and you didn't like the no sex clause, it's kind of the best of both worlds to be a kissogram girl dressed as a nun, you know. It's like...
Well, no, then there was the dirty old man syndrome, which wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming by. I enjoyed talking to you, and continued success. Sinead O'Connor.